What is up, my good people? This is the Mega Bull. And if you don't have XRP in your portfolio, what are you doing? This is clearly going to be utilized in the financial system. You see the market volatility that's occurring. It literally screams to you that there needs to be a bridge to all the currencies because the reign of the US dollar as the world reserve is coming to an end. Nothing lasts forever. And this will be the one to bridge all the other currencies. And I remember a video where Chris Larson was saying that he envisions a basket of currencies. And with that vision, you had to have something that be the medium of exchange. And what other token but XRP, which was created to solve cross-border payments? That was this niche. But as it grows, it then takes on other use cases, right? So you have to take this into consideration. And with everything happening right now with energy prices, cryptos that are not sustainable or green friendly will not be here for the foreseeable future. In the long run, they'll become obsolete. It's important to notice this. And the fact that the US has not given XRP any clarity and suggests that it's a security goes to show that there's a lot more than meets the eye here. Because if every other country in the world can use it, why haven't they started using it? Ask yourself that question.
If you own a security, it gives you ownership of a company, right? If Ripple goes away, XRP is going to keep trading. Many countries around the world, the UK, Japan, Switzerland, Singapore, they all have clarity and certainty that XRP is not a security. In fact, the United States is the only country on the planet that has suggested that XRP is a security. If you own a security.
So, again, I ask you, why hasn't every other country started using XRP then? This is just one giant game. And don't think that Ripple and its affiliates aren't part of this, because clearly they probably understand what's at stake and what's at play here. Don't think that they're naive to the situation, because they're not. This is a quote from Jim Rickards. He says, "When the elite are ready, they'll release a global worldwide attack. Americans will go to bed knowing a financial collapse has started. Within 48 hours, they'll awake to a totally different world where the US dollar is not the reserve." One thing I have to ask myself is, what makes him come to this conclusion? What makes him hypothesize that this is going to be the case? Obviously, no one knows how it's going to happen, but does he have insiders? Does he know people on the inside? Very possibly, yes. This man is very well connected. He's served and worked with a lot of different organizations and individuals. So, does he know something we're not privy to, and that's why he's been writing about it for a while? This man's very knowledgeable. And I wonder if there's an inside track to everything you're saying. You gotta wonder. Now, there's this chart here, and you're seeing that the tech stocks, are coming down, but the energy stocks are on the rise. And you're seeing this take place because of the current geopolitical landscape. It's causing for these energy prices and these energy stocks to soar. I mean, if you haven't looked at the gas station, you see what it's doing. And this goes back to my point about cryptos that aren't sustainable, right? In terms, like, if they're not efficient and they consume a lot of energy, well, their long-term future is compromised. You have to see where the trends are going. Walter Bloomberg says White House says U.S. needs to prepare for a long, difficult road ahead. Well, yeah, because if you're paying a lot for electricity and energy, and there's domino effects from that, you have to prepare for a difficult road because the price of everything will go up. Now, if you've invested into the right stuff and have a financial plan, then you're on track to lessen the blow of what may lie ahead. However, I've been warning about cyber attacks, right? Russia is moving to an external internet March 11, and its markets are very volatile right now. And it opens a scenario to which we can see a black swan event. For example, March 2020, right? When this whole pandemic started, there was a black swan event. Could the next black swan event be a cyber pandemic? Could Russia be preparing for that and move away from being vulnerable to some of these attacks? You've got to wonder. And this, day after day, this seems like it's escalating to the point where you've got to be aware of a cyber pandemic. Because if that occurs, everything is compromised. Infrastructure. Klaus Schwab has stated plainly that a cyber pandemic would be much worse than the current pandemic. And it will make it seem like it wasn't as big as a problem. Because if you think about it, a cyber pandemic will shut down all systems. And then what? Then you'll realize how much you depend on your electronics when you don't have access to them. So, prepare, be ready, be warned. I've been discussing this in my videos, and you know that it's coming. So, prepare and invest in the things that can survive an extreme like this. Have your financial plan solidified. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. This is the Mega Bull Experience. I'll see you in the next one.